Right now at 6, a bomb threat leads to the evacuation of an elementary school in Cadott. Plus, falls and frostbite. Cold weather can lead to injuries and illness if you're not careful.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Ken Kozarowski. The Cadott Elementary School was evacuated today after a bomb threat was found in a girl's bathroom. According to law enforcement and district officials, the threat was written on a wall. The school followed their crisis plan and evacuated all elementary school students to the nearby high school. Police, fire department crews, and district leaders searched the building but did not find any explosives. All students returned to the elementary school and were dismissed at a normal time. Police and school officials finished their investigation and found the student who wrote the threat. Classes will be resuming at a normal time tomorrow. The recent cold snap could harm your health. When temperatures drop, hospitals are seeing patients for icy falls and more cases of hypothermia and frostbite. News 8 Now's Emily Haugen spoke with doctors today and shares the warning signs.
A walk outside in the winter can be nice, but when temperatures drop, it can also be risky.
Falls are our #1 cause of traumatic injuries that we see at Gunderson. That covers a whole variety of falls.
Tom Carpenter with Tri-State Ambulance says calls don't always rise when walkways are icy, but the risk outside does.
It's usually the first step, like you walk outside, first time you hit the ice is where you're not prepared for it.
Doctors advise keeping an eye on the ground and walking slowly if you have to.
And it's not just falls that could put you at risk in the wintertime. Doctors say with temperatures this low, just a few minutes outside could put you at risk for frostbite.
Anyone who's outside for a long time can be at risk for this.
Frostbite can look like burning, discoloration, or even numbness in spots.
Good ways to prevent that would be making sure that you have the sensitive parts of your body, like your ears, your nose, your hands covered.
While hypothermia hits the inside.
Signs of that would be slowed speech, confusion, your body's kind of starting to slow some of its usual function.
Sometimes a winter fall can lead to more danger.
If they lay there long enough, they'll get hypothermic, and so it's because they couldn't get up and call for help.
That's why experts say it's important to have a plan.
What would you do in that situation? Do you have a way to call for help? Do you have someone that knows that you're going to be outside or where you are?
In La Crosse, Emily Haugen, News 8 Now.
Emily, thanks very much. If any of these things happen to you, you might not always need to go to the emergency room. Experts say the best way to tackle hypothermia and frostbite is by rewarming the body slowly and gently. You can do that yourself by taking a warm bath. And I know, Bill, you mentioned yesterday's temperatures were that stupid cold variety. A tiny bit of a warm up today, though.
Yeah, still below average, but definitely better than we've been the last couple of days. In fact, check out the highs, lower to middle 20s for many spots, and I can actually update that 23 in La Crosse to a 24, also 24 in Sparta, 20 in Eau Claire, 22 in Viroqua, and 24 in Prairie du Chien. Boy, we just had a gorgeous sunset, still some nice colors, little slivers of nice colors there to the west as a little cloud deck moving through, made for a beautiful sunset. All right, what you need to know, blustery conditions for our Groundhog Day tomorrow, but dry. Maybe some flurries in the morning. We'll talk more about that in Maine weather. Alert night, if you will, for Thursday night and into Friday morning, much like we saw this past Monday night into Tuesday morning. We're going to see air temperatures in the single digits and teens below zero. Wind chills as cold as 20 to 35 below. Milder temperatures expected this weekend, but with that will come more in the way of cloud cover. Again, there is a look at those passing clouds right now. Just a few flurries over northern Wisconsin, but the rest of us dry. 21, Winona, La Crosse, and Sparta. 16 in Eau Claire, 20 in Viroqua, also 20 in Prairie du Chien. So partly cloudy to mostly clear tonight, seasonably cold. Lows in La Crosse around 9 degrees. A little south breeze at 5 to 10 could push our wind chill down to near zero at times. I'll talk more about that, another shot of Arctic air for tomorrow night and Friday with my 8-day forecast in just a few minutes.
All right. Thanks very much, Bill. Back on the news side of things, the results of a survey about free speech on the UW system school campuses were released today. 10,000 out of the school's 161,000 students responded. Most who responded said they were afraid to express their views on controversial topics in class because they were afraid of other students not agreeing or that they would get a bad grade. A third say they felt pressure from a professor to agree with viewpoints. Almost half said they don't agree or only slightly agree with school barring controversial speakers from campus. The survey comes from UW Stout's Menard Center for Public Policy and Service. The Menard family is a major Republican donor and gave $2.6 million to the center in 2019. A bipartisan panel advised the UW faculty members who oversaw the survey, and survey leaders say they are low margins of error. You can find full results from the survey on our website. Representative Derek Van Orden of the 3rd Congressional District says his committee assignments prove he's going to be, quote, a congressional workhorse, not a show pony. Van Orden has been named to committees on Veterans Affairs, Agriculture, and Transportation and Infrastructure. He says he's excited because all 3 committees will cover issues that can directly impact the district. Van Orden's first order of business on TNI is calling for improvements to the, quote, woefully maintained locks and dams on the Mississippi River. He says the Army Corps of Engineers has given him a study that shows just how important those locks are, not just for transporting goods, but preserving nature.
They're giving me a study about the cascading effect of what would actually happen to our wetlands and that watershed on the Mississippi River if one of those locks fails. And it's devastating. So we got to maintain the locks and dams.
Van Orden says he plans to be the most accessible member of the entire House of Representatives. He's got offices in La Crosse and Eau Claire and staff in D.C. taking constituent phone calls and concerns.
Reynolds, Mayor of the City of La Crosse, hereby proclaim Saturday, February 4th, 2023 as Transit Equity Day.
La Crosse Mayor Mitch Reynolds and local advocates are meeting to commemorate Transit Equity Days. People across the nation will spend Saturday honoring the work of civil rights icons in their fight for access to transportation. In La Crosse, it is a week-long celebration. MTU riders have been giving free rides this week with some special appearances from local elected officials. Members of the La Crosse area transit advocates say this week is primarily about fighting for better access to transportation for everyone.
That's what La Crosse Transit Advocates is here to do, is to try to push the envelope further along and to let the transit agency and the public officials know what we as riders really need to happen to make the system better.
La Crosse MTU will be offering free bus rides through Saturday. Still ahead tonight at 6, Wisconsin is updating vaccine requirements for kids. The changes come as the number of children getting vaccinated is declining. And more people are getting the flu now than before the pandemic. Doctors explain why they think it's spreading.
Right now is absolutely the best time of year to buy furniture. And Slumberland Furniture is the best place during our huge President's Sale. Come see our special offers throughout the store. Plus, special financing is available for convenient monthly payments. And did you know Slumberland offers custom fabrics and colors at no extra charge? Check out this gorgeous sectional, and it comes with a free ottoman. Plus, so much more during our huge President's Sale at Slumberland Furniture.
Where there's a flooded basement, there's a solution. Where there are wet spots or musty smells, there's an answer. Where wood damage or dry rot is stealing home value, there's an expert. American Waterworks. For wet basements, wood damage, and effects of dry rot, American Waterworks professional crack repair, waterproofing, sump pumps, and vapor barriers provide long-lasting solutions to tough problems. Wherever moisture problems surface, there's an answer. American Waterworks. Schedule your free inspection and estimate today.
Clearview Cabinetry starts as a kitchen built for right now and grows with you as life changes. It's flexible by design, so you can go from doors to drawers for storage that works at every stage. Save big money on Clearview Cabinetry. Countertops are the center of a home with elegant to everyday options and easy installation that you can do yourself. Save big money on custom craft countertops and start your next project today, now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Whoa, that's a great deal.
A great deal isn't a great deal if almost no one can get it.
7 feet tall.
It's a fun ride, but lonesome. See ya.
At U.S. Cellular, there are no surprises about who's eligible for our best deals because we don't believe in hidden requirements. That's why right now you can choose from any unlimited Evolved plan and get $830 off any phone with no trade-in needed. Exclusively at U.S. Cellular.
The state's Department of Health Services is making changes effective today to the rules for meningitis and whooping cough immunizations. Also, chickenpox infections must also be documented by a qualified healthcare provider now. Child care centers will need to begin working with parents to make sure kids have chickenpox vaccination documents. Schools will be putting the changes into place for the 2023 to 24 school year. Now, this comes as only 88.7% of students met the minimum vaccination requirements during the last academic year. And it was just over a 3.2% decrease from the previous year. Experts say everyone is safer when more kids are vaccinated.
Anytime we see a decline in immunization rates, it does mean that fewer kids are protected, and that is of concern. We know that some diseases, such as measles, require a very high level of immunity to prevent an outbreak from spreading.
Experts say talk to your child's doctor if you have any questions about vaccines. And the state has a Vaccines for Children program that can help provide low-cost or free vaccines for those who need them. A study from the CDC shows that more households are getting the flu now than before the beginning of the pandemic. The study looked at household transmission in 2 flu seasons before the pandemic from the 2021 to 22 flu season. The study comes from 4 states, including Wisconsin. Before the start of the pandemic, 20% of people with the flu were infected by someone else who lived in the home. In 2021 and 22, the number increased by 30%. The CDC did not find a specific reason behind the increase, but health officials have a number of possible theories.
One of the theories is that there's just more contact going on. People were staying home more. They're not going out. They're working from home. School was happening at home.
Miller says getting an annual flu shot and keeping household surfaces clean can help slow the household spread of the flu. After several years and a couple delays, Gunderson St. Joseph's Hospital and Clinic have broken ground on its new location in Elroy. The new facility will be providing patients with a comfortable care setting. Solar panels will make the clinic 100% energy independent. According to the hospital administrator, a local clinic will bolster the community.
We're so excited to bring this clinic downtown to Elroy. We feel like it's important not only for the health of the population, but also the economic development for the community.
There was also a check presented for nearly $4.3 million courtesy of the Healthcare Infrastructure Capital Grant Program. Construction is due to be finished by the end of this year. Still ahead, we are just days away from the 100th year of a Westby tradition. We'll hear from ski jump royalty as they prepare for a high-flying weekend.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl. I'll have to share this time lapse with you. Blue sky and sunshine much of the day. We had some passing clouds this evening, and boy, did that make for some beautiful colors. Check that out. That was just a little while ago here from downtown La Crosse, and still some great colors not too long ago. But another shot of Arctic air on the way. I'll time it out for you with my 8-day forecast coming up next.
Welcome to Westville. Welcome to huge selection and savings. We are celebrating President's Day all month long. Take up to 5 years to pay interest-free. Need new appliances? Take 2 years to pay. Countertops? Take 3 years to pay. An adjustable base bed? Take 5 years to pay. Wesco and Sparta, where white glove delivery and setup are always free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Right now with Papa Murphy's, we've got a great deal.
Which means I make more great pizza.
Like our $9.99 XLNY pizza. It's everything you'd expect from a classic New York-style pizza, hot and fresh out of your oven. Order now at papamurphys.com.
When you rent a Culligan water softener, there is no down payment or maintenance costs. Imagine all you could do with the savings. Dive into better water. Contact your local Culligan water dealer.
Calling all fishermen, hunters, and outdoor sports enthusiasts.
The La Crosse Sports Show returns February 9th through 12th.
Grab the latest gear and browse through the many boats, docks, lifts, ATVs, RVs, fifth wheels, travel trailers, and more.
Save big with special show-only pricing.
Experience the many family-friendly entertainment options and take-home cash and carry items.
Come for the deals. Stay for the fun.
4 action-packed days, February 9th through 12th at the La Crosse Center.
Purchase discount tickets at lacrossesportshow.com.
Signs build brands, create impact, and grab attention. Seven Rivers Signorama is your full-service sign center. We use the latest technology and highest quality products to produce custom signs, vehicle wraps, banners, wall murals, window graphics, and trade show displays. Seven Rivers Signorama Design Services will help create the perfect sign to advertise your product or business. We can custom make any type of sign, including box signs, channel letters, custom logos, digital graphics, and directory signs. Seven Rivers Signorama, locally owned, globally known.
Got a good feeling about this, yeah, I'm with it. I got a good feeling about this, yeah, so let's get it. I'm feeling good vibes.
You do so much and keep it all moving long after the lights go out. That's why we make it easy to schedule eye exams for the whole family all at once at pearlvision.com. Nobody cares for eyes more than Pearl.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
This weekend, you can catch tunes by the famous UW-Madison Marching Band. This Saturday at 7 p.m., the Varsity Marching Band will perform at the Heider Center in West Salem. They'll be playing everything from the classics to some new arrangements. Tickets are $25 for adults and $10 for students. If you're interested in seeing the Badger Band perform live, we posted how you can snag a ticket at news8000.com. And we are just a few days away from the 100th edition of a Westby tradition. The Snowflake Ski Jump happens this weekend, welcoming jumpers from all over the country. Visitors might spot some Snowflake royalty while catching the high-flying action as well. Snowflake Queen Kenzie Morey and attendant Maddie Sloan will be there to cheer on the competitors. Morey will be cheering extra hard for a family member taking flight.
Watching my sister get to jump, she's 9 and she's jumping with the junior jumpers, and it's really cool to get to watch them each week and make their progress.
That's got to be a thrill indeed. And past and present Snow Queens will also get to have a special reunion tomorrow. There will be a link with a full list of events on our website, news8000.com. In the meantime, time to get a full check of your forecast with Chief Meteorologist Bill Graw.
Well, it's February 1st, so January officially in the books. Let's check the numbers and how it compared to average here in La Crosse, out at the airport to be specific. It was warmer and it was wetter than average. In fact, much warmer than average. Average temperature 24.4 degrees. That is 5.5 degrees above average, making it the 14th warmest January on record. Now, precipitation-wise, 2.17 inches, almost an inch above average, and that follows a wet December, 17th wettest January on record. Now, snowfall, 10.2 inches, actually an inch and a half below average because we had a lot of rain events, and that makes it the 3rd January in a row with below average snowfall. All right, skies are currently kind of partly cloudy. Again, we had that cloud deck move through, making for those great colors for the sunset for many of us. 24 was the high today. 1 the low, so another day short of average, but not by much. Average high is 28, 48, 28 below are the records, and no rain or snow today for this first day of the month. 21 degrees with a mostly cloudy sky out at the airport, still 22 downtown. Winds out of the south-southwest at 7, making it feel like 13 degrees. 16 for you folks in Eau Claire with a wind chill factor of 6 thanks to a south breeze of 5 to 10. So temperatures not quite as cold this evening as it has been the last couple of nights, but still chilly, don't get me wrong, especially to the north and west where temperatures are in the teens. Otherwise about 20 to 21 degrees for the rest of us. So about, well, anywhere from 8 degrees warmer in Eau Claire to 16 degrees warmer in Viroqua compared to this time last evening. Winds out of the southwest, generally 5 to 10 for most, a little bit stronger over towards Rochester, and that is causing some wind chills in the single digits and teens, even 1 below for our friends over in Rochester. So zone forecast, not as cold tonight as the past 2 nights. Seasonable, in fact. Overnight low typically around 10 degrees this time of year, and you can see most spots between about 8 and 12 degrees or so. And as we head to the north, right around 8 or 9 degrees for you folks in Eau Claire. Just some passing clouds right now. And again, that's what brought the gorgeous colors with the sunset. Another little clipper system, though, and cold front is going to bring a reinforcing shot of Arctic air as we head into tomorrow night and Friday especially. So Sky Tracker showing kind of a partly cloudy sky tonight. Again, I think the clouds are being overdone because of the cold air. Now that front comes through in the morning. Maybe some flurries with that, but notice what it does to the winds. Shifts them around to the north and west and increases them 10 to 20, gusting to 25. And that's going to make for a very cold night tomorrow night. And then heading into Friday, kind of a mix of sun and clouds. Now highs tomorrow will be chillier, mid to upper teens for many, and we'll probably hit a lot of these numbers in the morning with falling temperatures later in the day. And in fact, those of you to the north and west will see that front first. So temperatures only in the low to mid teens for highs to the north. So for tonight, becoming mostly clear, seasonably cold, lows around 9 degrees. Wind chills could approach 0. Groundhog Day tomorrow, it's going to be blustery. Passing clouds in the morning, maybe a flurry or two in spots. Otherwise mostly sunny, but again, a blustery day. And that alert night for tomorrow night and into Friday morning. Lows probably in the teens below 0 for many. Wind chills like this past Monday night, 20 to 35 below. So I do expect widespread wind chill advisories. 8 for a high on Friday. But look at the flip like we talked about. It gets switched for the weekend. Highs in the 30s starting the weekend into next week. And some light precip chances kind of centered around on Monday of next week and also around Thursday of next week. But kind of crazy to go from 8 on Friday to the 30s on Saturday.
Yeah, that's quite a shift, isn't it? All right, thanks very much, Bill. Coming up next in sports, one of Bangor's best is heading to the next level. Plus, the La Crescent Hoka girls basketball team not letting a few obstacles get in their way of success. Rob spoke to the Lancers today. He'll have that story next.
New windows can give you a whole new view of the world around you. Call today for a prompt free estimate from the Board Store Home Improvements, 782-8877.
Don't miss Ashley's President's Day preview sale. This week only, get 10% off on trending styles throughout the store and online. And explore special financing options that fit your budget. Visit your local Ashley store in Arcadia, Eau Claire, and Onalaska, and the Ashley Outlet in Arcadia.
Meet a doctor who connects all the dots. Oftentimes, people with low back pain, knee pain, or hip pain don't even recognize that it's actually coming from their feet. Their feet? For real? Absolutely, 100%. It can have a domino effect because their foot and their ankle aren't supported properly. Their whole body is out of whack. Getting back into whack? Good Feet arch supports could help. Keeping your body in good alignment, that can go a long way. Come in for your free fitting at the Good Feet store.
I've practiced personal injury law for 4 years.
For 20 years.
For 32 years.
But I won't write your will.
I don't write contracts.
And I don't handle divorces.
The law profession is broad and complex. I focus my career on one thing.
Helping injured people.
All I do every day
is help injured people get the compensation that they deserve.
At Bygoff and Rohde, that's how we get results.
Are you ready to make a change in the new year? At your home improvement company, we can help you turn your resolution into a reality. For bathroom remodels and energy efficient windows, our team of experts can help bring your home improvement dreams to life. Act now for 10% off your entire project and get our great financing of 2.99% or 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments until 2025. So call or go online today and let's make your New Year's resolution a success. Happy New Year from your home improvement company, where it's your home made better.
Don't sleep on Ashley's President's Day mattress preview sale. Save up to $900 on select Purple mattresses and Ascent base sets. Plus, receive 10% off Purple pillows, sheets, and mattress protectors. Visit your local Ashley store in Arcadia, Eau Claire, and Onalaska, and the Ashley Outlet in Arcadia.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
Today is National Girls and Women in Sports Day, and we're going to put the spotlight on a basketball coach that's leading her group of girls on and off the court. The La Crescent Hoka girls basketball team has faced its fair share of obstacles this season, and despite not having 2 of their top leading scorers, the Lancers are still playing some pretty good basketball. They're 12-6 on the year, 8-2 in conference play, and they're led by head coach Victoria Larson. The Bangor native and Winona State grad is in her 3rd year at the helm in La Crescent, and for Larson, she tells me one of the best parts of the job is getting the chance to connect with her players on a personal level. It's not always about basketball for Larson and the Lancers. Instead, she says coaching is about leading a group of young women, and she relishes the opportunity to do so.
It's so important for them to see somebody who used to be them. And if you can relate to them, you connect so much deeper. We communicate on such a personal level that we kind of forget the X's and O's, and we focus a lot on who they are as a person, and I think that's a benefit of having a female coach.
For us girls, it does feel like an advantage just because we have the woman perspective on our side and we have a lot of empathy. So I feel like I've always had guy coaches through everything, but having a girl coach is a really good change, and I really like it.
A little glowing review. I love it. Coach Larson doing something right there in La Crescent. The Lancers are back at it Friday on their home court to take on Cannon Falls. Shifting gears to the gridiron, one of Bangor's best is heading to the next level. Cardinals senior Jonah Larson, joined by his friends, family, coaches, and teammates, signing his letter of intent Wednesday to pursue his football and academic career at UW-Platteville. Larson was selected first-team All-Conference as a junior. He was chosen to be a captain of the Cardinals as a senior, leading Bangor all the way to level 4. Larson says he's excited to stay in the state, and ultimately choosing Platteville was about more than just football.
The decision was very tough. You know, I had some other options that I could have went to, but ultimately it came down to me wanting to major in engineering, and they're a very good school for that. So that was really the deciding factor for me.
You know, Ken, I love when a player puts their academics first. We get that a lot. You know, it feels a little kind of like they're saying the right thing.
Yeah.
But you can tell he made that decision because of the major, and I always feel dumb around an engineer. I can't even use my snowblower. My friend left my snowblower in the yard.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to turn it on.
I was going to say, you probably never had one in Long Island. Definitely not when you were in California.
Didn't need it.
Okay.
I don't know how to do that. I can shovel, but I did break my rib a couple weeks ago because I didn't shovel my driveway.
Took a little icy slip and fall, right?
Yep.
All right. Hey, we had a story about that earlier. We got to be safe out there, right?
Going back to the Lancers real quick before we run out of time.
Yeah.
Coach Larson's doing an awesome job. They lost Callie Esser earlier this year. She needed season-ending surgery, but they're thriving, and they're going to make a good playoff push, hopefully.
All right. We love V. We sure do.
Yep.
Thanks, Rob.
You got it.
We'll be right back to wrap things up.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
Nobody thinks about their sewer or drain until it's too late, and oftentimes, problems that do arise can cause major damage to your home, property, and your family's health. Why not treat your plumbing right and choose Maxwell White? For just $99, we'll perform a camera inspection of your drain, looking for any potential problems that may arise in the future. So don't wait until you're in over your head. Call the fast, reliable professionals at Maxwell White.
Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
Hey everybody, it's me, Tracy Turnblad from Hairspray. Broadway's Tony Award-winning Best Musical is back, featuring songs that are fresh, winning, and tuneful. Come see the mega hit about a girl from 1960s Baltimore, me, who dares to dream big and changes the world. Don't miss the warm-hearted musical comedy, Hairspray.
Order tickets at 608-796-3100 or online at ViterboFineArtsCenter.com.
When we designed the all-new Honda Pilot Trail Sport, we made it adventure ready. With features like off-road tuned suspension, an enhanced all-wheel drive system, all-terrain tires, and Trail Watch. So you can blaze new trails. The all-new Pilot Trail Sport, the most off-road capable Honda SUV ever.
Seasonably cold tonight, lows in the single digits to lower teens. We could see wind chills approach single digits to around 0 here in La Crosse. 19 tomorrow for Groundhog Day, blustery. Alert day tomorrow night into Friday morning, looking very similar to this past Monday night and Tuesday morning when we had wind chills between about 20 and 35 below. So expect widespread wind chill advisories during that time frame. Highs on Friday only around 8, but 30s for the weekend.
And have you been chatting with Punxsutawney Phil at all about how long?
Oh, that's a big secret.
Oh.
Gotta stay tuned.
Oh, okay.
Sun Prairie
Jimmy, too.
So.
We'll see you at 10.